Hi Taylor, and I'm going to tell you why I think we should have history all 4 years of high school. First of all, I think we should require history because Mr. Crosby told our class on the first day of school that a history teacher's job gets harder and harder each year. And I agree with him. Time passes by and history gets harder each year, so we should have it for all 4 years of high school because we need more time to study it. And it affects the things we do in everyday life because history is just really, really important, and that way we don't have to like skim over it. My second reason is that we would split U.S. history into 2 years. Sophomore year you take it and junior year you take it. And you would start with, in sophomore year, about Native Americans, and you would go all the way up to right before World War I, and then junior year you would take World War I all the way to current events. And I think this is important because we live in the United States, and I think it's really, really important that we know our history from where we live. And my third reason is that we should go more in depth about it because I feel like we go too fast and our history gets longer every year, so we need more time to learn it. And that way students don't feel rushed when they're going through history. And my counterclaims is it might not fit into everyone's schedule because then they won't be able to take an elective. And it also might be too hard for people because history has to do with a lot of memorizing, and that can be hard for people. And so now you are going to watch 3 interviews, and I asked these 3 people what they think about American history all 4 years of high school. So I have a teacher, a student, and a parent. Mr. Hasty, what are your opinions on requiring history 4 years, all 4 years of high school?
Well, Allie, as a social studies teacher, I would absolutely love it. There are multiple cultures and civilizations throughout the world who don't shy away from the importance of STEM, but more so than we do, really value and push the social sciences like history, like U.S. history, like world history, like humanities, in order to build more well-rounded human beings. And that's not to take away from STEM, but I think if we did that, it would better help us equip our students to be better citizens, to be better people, to be more thorough in their critical thinking and their ability to empathize with others.
What is your opinion on having history all 4 years of high school?
I think we need to have history all 4 years of high school because I feel like our junior year we're often rushed in U.S. history, and I feel like we need 2 full years to completely cover and to fully understand our history.
What is your opinion on having history all 4 years of high school?
Yeah, so as far as history for all 4 years being mandatory, I would say that makes a lot of sense. Just U.S. history, with the amount of history that we have now, you could easily do 1 9-week grading period on just the Revolution era. You could do easily 1 whole grading period on the Civil War. So there's half a school year on just really 2 events. So that you could easily do just U.S. history for 2 years, and that gives you 2 years to do world history, etc. So absolutely, everything we do today revolves around history. What did they do right in the past? We want to repeat that. What they did wrong in the past, we want to make sure we avoid that. It's happening right now. So yes, 4 years of history, do it.